I told myself I was going to cry today because I'm going to West Point, so I'm supposed to be a soldier. And soldiers aren't really supposed to show emotion. But today is such a really good day for me because it's been a really long 4 years, and I don't know about just my emotion just is taking a hold of me. So.
Go ahead, Burke. See that?
For me, my academic journey began in 7th grade. I woke up late one day. It was a spring morning, and my dad drove me to school. I was in Denver Middle School at that time. And he was going on and on. He was really mad because, I woke up late and I wasn't really taking school seriously. So he was going on and on about how it was really important for me to take school more seriously. But in his anger, he said something to me that would change everything for me. He told me to distinguish myself, to set myself apart, and to make an impact in everything I did. I can still remember that day like it was just yesterday. I don't know, since that day it's been with me throughout. And being here today, I can boldly say that not only have I kept my dad's words true, but we, the entire class of 2014, have done so. And in some way, the school itself has been on a journey of change, on a journey to distinguish itself, not just as a turnaround school, but as a place of learning where each of us can use the vast amount of resources we have here to succeed. One thing I love about the Burke is the amount of resources that we get here. There will be some times where I won't even know, and like a new opportunity just pops up, and it will be someone else, it will be another student that will tell me about it, not even the administrator. So I'm really impressed by the school because of the amount of resources that we have in the school. And I believe that we have done right by the school because every opportunity that we get in the school, we use it and we take advantage of it. So you all should be proud of yourself because you've all done what a lot of people aren't able to do. We started our high school career here at the Burke. At the same time, it was designated as a turnaround school, which involved a lot of challenges such as improving test scores and attendance. And not only that, but also to develop students into successful contributors to society in life beyond high school. And over the past 4 years, both the school and this class has changed, grown, struggled, and excelled. The attendance has increased drastically, and even me firsthand, I've seen with like firsthand accountability that our test scores have gone up a lot, and like an MCAS and the SAT score. Even with the help of the amazing administrators and equally amazing teachers in the school, the effort would not be possible without the hard work and dedication of our class. Just like an old proverb says, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. We were the one who chose to come to school at 7:50 a.m. in the morning, even though a lot of us would have preferred school to start at 8 or 8:30. We were also the one who chose to take school more seriously, and in doing so, helped establish an academic atmosphere that celebrated real intellectual challenges. We, the entire class of 2014, together with an eager faculty, built the foundation for the new Jeremiah Burke High School. And in 10 to 15 years, when the graduating classes of those times are achieving even more astounding accomplishments, we can look back and say that it started with us. We pioneered the road for the future Burke generation. So you should all give yourself a hand for that. In the future, we'll find ourselves in various paths. Some of us will go to colleges and others to trade schools. Some of us will join the workforce and others to the military. Some of us will keep in touch and some won't. Some will face harsher challenges in the real world than others. But one thing will unite us all, sharing the memories of the accomplishment that is today. So when these circumstances comes our way in the future, I would like us to think back on this day and realize that we are capable of following through to the end. Thank you very much. Congratulations, class of 2014. before I take my seat, there are some people I would like to thank and recognize. First and foremost, I want to thank God because I know it doesn't really matter how much I study, but I knew that if God didn't want me up here to be standing before you guys, I wouldn't be here. So I just thank you for making it part of my plans for me to be your valedictorian. Also, I want to thank my parents. I wouldn't have such good faith in God if not for my parents who raised me in the way of Him. Not only that, but they can sacrifice so much for me to be able to be where I am today. I also want to thank my freshman year teachers. It was like a group of Ms. Crocker, Mr. Lee, Mr. Arbello, and Mrs. Street. These group of teachers really made freshman year memorable for me. They were the best group of teachers I've ever had, in my opinion. And I'm honored and grateful to have started at the Burke with them and to be among their first students, because most of them started off as BTR students. So we were like their first student. So I'm really honored to be one of their first students. I'd also like to thank Dr. Golden for expanding my knowledge and interest in science. He connected me with various opportunities, such as Prime Circle and Mike. And I really appreciate it because I was able to use that to promote my college application, and I really believe it really made a lot of difference in the colleges that I was accepted to. So I really thank you, Dr. Goldman, for all your hard work. Next up, I want to thank Mr. Street, the man who introduced me. Like he said, my relationship with him is very personal, and I consider him to be one of my greatest mentors. He taught me many things. Academically, professionally, financially. And I'll trade the Nesby. He was one who even taught me how to do tips. So, I mean, even something as small as that, as I learned how to do tips, he's really been there for me from the beginning. I remember in freshman year, he was my teacher, he was my first math teacher. And I was slipping up a little bit. And he personally called my dad, and my dad, being an African man, he made sure that I got back. But I can say that I didn't come from Mr. Street, taking the initiative to contact my dad, that I really don't know if I would be standing up here before you. So I really appreciate Mr. Street for all his hard work, and he's just been there for me. Also, I want to thank my football coaches, Coach Beeman and Coach Bowes. Even though they were coaching football, they always had a way to intertwine valuable life lessons. Lessons that are still with me and many of my football brothers, even to this day. Lastly, I want to thank all the friendships I've forged at the Burke. It's sometimes said that one's experience is only as good as the people you share it with. And I would never have enjoyed the Burke as much as I have, if not for all of my friends. So I really thank you all, and I appreciate being your class valedictorian. Thank you very much.